Yeah, this guy? Yeah. Yeah. Morning.
Be careful with your hose.
Yeah, dude. It's nice and stiff though.
Yeah.
A little orange. It's kind of weird.
It happens.
My hose fell off on my little mini brake ducts. I have these pointed directly at the air guides. I'm not doing like a traditional hose. You can take a look in there. So I just have a hose that goes towards my air guide, hone developments. Generally, these will scoop air from underneath the car, but since my air dam is so low, it is completely above the air dam. So I had to kind of get creative, and I made like a little duct in the front and a hose to kind of point it directly at the air guide. And honestly, it seems to be working pretty well. But one of the hoses fell off in the last race, but brakes didn't really seem to mind. So that's pretty freaking awesome that they can handle that heat. But yeah, brakes have been freaking fantastic. I think the ABS worked that last race. Honestly, I have no freaking idea. It's like a mystery. It's like a 50% chance that it works, but maybe I have it on a switch because I can't turn it on when the engine's starting because I guess the volts and the amps kind of make it go into
you start
a
the car, then you turn it on?
Yeah, but I think I can't be on the brake either. I don't know, but it seemed to work that last race, or maybe I wasn't braking hard enough. I'm not really sure. Anyway, that's about really it with any major issues besides setup problems, but...
Well, I recall yesterday you said that the car handled like shit.
Yeah, it wasn't great.
What do we need to do?
So I did a sway bar adjustment. So we got a little bit stiffer sway bar in the back.
You said you wanted to mess with rake?
No, I think I'm gonna leave rake as is, but I might do some shock settings. Maybe lower the rear rebound, or lower front compression, or... Still gotta think about it.
Okay.
What I really wanna do. I don't wanna go too crazy and have it be a handful, but I think with its current setup, with the zero toe in the back, generally I like to drive the car with toe out, so I'm kind of struggling now with that rotation that I'm not getting with the zero toe. But at the same time, it's very stable and easy to drive, so it's pluses and minuses. I can make it better in the slow speed stuff, but in the high speed carousel and the kink, it could be a disaster. So I guess minor changes is what I'll probably do, and after the sway bar I'll just do some shock stuff. But other than that, car seems solid. We did a full nut and bolt on pretty much every bolt on the car because this track is pretty rough. Nothing's loose, everything seems to hold up fine. Really impressed how this old Civic can handle it, but yeah, other than that, pretty good.
All right, we've got a race in about an hour, so.
Yeah, I got a race in an hour. Finished pretty well. Obviously got second, super pumped about that. Extending the point lead to 15. So Jeremy's car was stuck in third after a few laps. Which he's pretty lucky. He's got those super long gears because he can actually make it somewhat work around this track, but he was limited to about like 117 miles per hour. So looks like he got that fixed up. I went on and checked on him yesterday because obviously I don't want to win this championship with another car having issues. So he'll be fast today. I think he fixed it.
Yep.
But like I said, unfortunately I didn't really get a good lap time in yesterday, so I'm starting 6th again behind all those fast guys. So I'm gonna have to try to repeat what I did yesterday, but I doubt those guys that dropped off are gonna have problems again today. So now I just gotta rely on skill, not luck. Yeah, I mean, the end goal is to just finish every race and try to get as close to Jeremy as I can. Don't do anything stupid. Don't overuse the curbs because they're really bad. I mean, Tom O'Gorman, he's in another S2000 this weekend. And at the end of his race, I was behind him and he had a positive degree of camber in the left rear. That's how aggressive these curbs are. It'll completely shift your alignment. So just gotta be careful. You know, I can't get too greedy because those curves will mess stuff up really fast. So reliability and consistency, that's important this weekend.
Yeah. Well, we got 3 races today.
Yeah, it's gonna be a busy day. So we got 3 races. Race 2 will be based off our fastest time from race 1. And then race 3 will be gridded off your finishing position, And then race 4 will be like a random invert finishing position. I am carrying an extra 50 pounds of rewards weight because of the second place. So that's gonna kind of hurt a little bit, but 50 pounds isn't really that much. It's once you start getting to like the 100 150 range where it really has an effect on your car. So yeah, just gonna try to drive smart and clean.
Cool.
We had a good night yesterday. You guys helped host the ASM party. So basically fed the entire paddock. A lot of beers, some barbecue. So really appreciate that. Same with Heel Toe. They also supported Haltech. All of my sponsors, most of my sponsors kind of chipped in. So that was really cool. It's just a good vibe around here. And also quick shout out to Scott Robertson for winning GLTC Sportsman of the Year. So he won it 2 years ago, and then it was Luke McGrew last year, and then Scott won it again, just because he's just a fantastic guy and really helping out the paddock. So. place in those conditions, it was scary. But right behind Jeremy, so that's good. I'm happy about that. 2 points lost, but could have been much worse because that was hairy. I had 0 grip, and the only line that had any grip was the complete outer edge of the track, and it's hard leaning on it because if you like understeer a little bit, you go off. So yeah, unfortunately, there was a car on the wall pretty bad in turn 1, but it sounds like he's okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, that freaking sucks. But we got one more lap in, so 13 points.
Yep.
13 points ahead. 2 more to go, and it's probably gonna rain.
Probably gonna rain.
Which is okay because we have street tires, and that last session I was on dries and it was damp everywhere. So if it actually rains, then the decision's easy, and then we go on the Hoosier H2Os and shouldn't have a problem at all at that point. So
Cool.
man, yeah, that was scary.
2 more to go.
2 more to go. 2 more to go.
It is really handy. I want to make that a requirement. I never know.
We saw it.
You made it to Canada in quarter.
That right there is the only reason why I finished second.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I kept up with Tom as much as I could.
Yeah.
And then my front tires started falling off near the end, and I kind of just settled in and said, you know what, like, I'm not gonna catch him, trying to save the car. And then literally on the last lap, his left rear goes in turn, I think it's 6.
Yeah.
Or 7. And man, Tom just kept driving it around the track.
Yeah, I know.
He just kept going. I was like, dude, you have balls of steel. I
Where
feel
did
bummed.
he end up finishing?
Me?
Him.
I don't know. Not how I want to get points in the championship.
Yeah.
You know, it's mixed emotions. You know, finished second, which is great, but you know, like Tom drove a fantastic race, and he helped me out in the start. And then I knew he just had the pace on me, so I kind of let him have it in turn 5, and I just wanted to stick with him and hopefully keep up with Tom to catch up to Jeremy. But holy crap, Jeremy just drove away, man.
He was gone.
Yeah, I mean, and nobody here has anything for Jeremy, so yeah, I don't know, mixed emotions. Second place, so I don't even know, what is that?
You got a 7-point
I lost 7-point buffer. I lost what, 3 points? No, I lost 3 points. Or 4. Lost 4 points from 13, so 9. I think, I don't know.
And we're saying 7. Well, I don't know.
7 until Tom went off. Yeah. So now it's down to 9. So that's right where we started this weekend. So it's gonna be tight. And we're gonna have the invert, and it's gonna be much easier for Jeremy to track through the field. So,
Yep.
anyway, I'm just glad that Tom got the car back in one piece, because when you're upper control on fails like that, you're along for the ride.
Yeah.
What? Yeah, you can use a pipe let it destroy the wheelbarrow. That was good. That was very tight.
So, looks like rain's in the forecast for the last race.
Yeah, look, check this out. I wasn't even paying attention until you brought it up, but where that blue dot, and it is coming. I mean, look at this.
I know. Yep.
So we got the rain tires ready, staged up, where we're gonna make a last second call, but just looking at that radar, it's not looking good.
Nope.
So my heart's beating. I hate this. Especially like for everything. This is for all of it. The weekend win, the championship.
What are the positives?
Positives is I got a decent amount of seat time in the wet. Four-wheel drive is easier to drive in the wet. And unfortunately, Swenson doesn't have much seat time in the wet. He's had a few laps at Mid-Ohio this year, and he hasn't raced much when it's wet. So hopefully the experience levels can give me an advantage in that situation. I learned a lot from Tom just watching him drive the wet line in race 2. So I kind of have a good idea of where to go. And then, yeah, just don't go off and get stuck. That is number 1. Don't do that.
That's it. We chose rain tires. We'll see what happens.
What? I'm calling. So we're good?
sure he's got his helmet.
We'll be back. We'll be back next year. Maybe? No. Well, we gotta talk about it first.
Yeah, I mean, we'll figure out something.
Yeah.
You can't end like this.
Yeah. Completely my fault. I haven't looked at the video yet, but I know every decision I made in that incident was 100% my fault. I wasn't really looking ahead, and I think DJ went off a little bit, ended up touching the wall in the cake, and by the time I kind of realized everybody in front of me was basically parking it, it was too late for me to react, and I think I tried to juke to the right and pass the car in front of me, and I think I got clipped right here in the quarter panel. I think it was Emil Tab, so hopefully his car's okay, but completely my fault. It was so stupid. I should have just been looking ahead and slowed down, but I don't know. I guess in the heat of the moment I wasn't thinking clearly, so yeah, took myself out, spun myself, hit the wall on the right side, and that's the end of my car, most likely, unless we do a whole new front flip. But not only that, lost the weekend, and we lost the championship as a result. So
it's been a long ride, dude. It's been a long season.
It sucks to end like this and destroy a car for
you know,
a mistake.
It comes down to one race. The last race, you know, and
yeah, I mean, it was coming into it, man, with the freaking rain. It's just like, didn't know. I thought I made the right call, and
what do you think? How was the car feeling?
I probably would have done pretty well on the wets because it was drizzling. And
when we sat down, and I mean, before it started, we were like, it wasn't raining.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden it came.
Yeah.
And it started raining.
Yeah, I mean, it was kind of a mess. Like, unfortunately, the top 13 invert was naturally going to be a mess, and I was trying to keep up with Jeremy and tried to make some moves here and there, and then yeah, when DJ parked it, or when DJ slew down, everybody else in front of me parked it. I don't think I was trying to capitalize on it, but I honestly thought that was my only out at that point. And
otherwise you were going to run into somebody?
Yeah, I don't know, I just didn't think I was going to be able to slow down in time. I don't know, I'll look at the video, see what happened. Definitely 100% my fault, without a doubt. No one else to blame in this whole situation besides me. Should have been more careful. Should have took it easy. And yeah, it's the first time I ever wrecked the car, bad, and it's the end of my baby, which kind of hurts the most. So many hours put into it, and you just wad it up. But that's racing, I guess. So. But anyway, I guess now we can end it.
Yeah.
Maybe make some plans for next year. We'll be back.
This won't be the end, but it might be the end of this video. So
yeah,
congratulations to Jeremy.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, Jeremy did an awesome job. Honestly, I think he deserved it with the season he had.
He was out there fixing shit left and right.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah,
he was running into a lot of stuff too.
We've both had rough years, but at the end of the day, I mean, he got way more wins than I did, and he got those good finishes. I think I just kind of had consistent finishes, but really never had the pace to kind of beat him one-on-one. But this weekend, this is what I expected the outcome was going to be this weekend at Road America against his vet. Not me crashing into a wall, but me not being able to.
We knew it was tough. We knew it was going to be a tough weekend.
Came into the last race with 9 points, and all I had to do was stay within a few positions, and then just threw it all away. But I'm okay. Yeah. That's all that matters.
Yep. Second place in the championship?
Second place. I mean,
first loser?
First loser, yeah. If you put it that way.
No.
I mean, it was probably close, man. It was probably a few points.
Look, it's been an amazing season, and I think that the things that I'm going to take away is how committed I think everybody is in getting the car together. Your commitment, your passion behind what you do, and all this stuff. It's been an eye-opener for me, and I think for everybody, for all of us involved, and certainly the people I think that watch all of our videos too.
Yeah, I mean, I appreciate you guys helping out this year for sure.
And I think that shit happens. Yeah. I think that coming out and having amazing success everywhere, that's not the fight that we fight. You know what I'm saying? And I think that it's going to take a lot more than that, and especially with all these amazing drivers and other people that are out here doing this. I mean, it's wild.
Yeah.
You know, so all the guys at ASM, Tom, Andy, Aaron,
Yeah.
those guys, they're all serious
superheroes.
guys. You know what I'm saying? And it's tough. It's tough to be. I don't know. It's tough to beat those guys, man. I mean, it is what it is. But the cars, it's gonna need some work. It's gonna need some work. Well, all right, viewers, YouTuber, people that watch our videos, thanks for watching. Thanks. We hope you enjoyed the season. Right? We've put out a lot of videos, and we didn't want it to end this way, but you know, it's the way the cookie crumbles today for us.
Yeah.
But we'll be back, and be sure to follow Eric on Instagram and check out his YouTube channel. It's not going to be the last. We're going to have Eric at the shop probably soon.
Yeah.
And we'll do some more stuff.
Maybe do some planning.
Yeah, and you know, see how things shake out. But this is unfortunately the end of the video.